Oh, the boo-boo. Oh, the boo-boo, baby boo-boo. The boo-boo, yeah. Oh, hi. Welcome to another video by Vacuum and Thrift. I'm the vacuum cleaner guy. Today, I'm going to do a walkthrough of the Kirby upright. And I'll show you how to hook on the hose and the portable handle, which is really cool. With us again is the dog. 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 And teenager. Turn the camera around, teenager. Say hi to everybody.
Hey, how you guys doing?
As you can see, teenagers had a little accident.
It wasn't an accident. I keep telling you it wasn't an accident. I mean, how do you call that an accident? How does that even fall off the shelf? It's a freaking weight.
I don't know how it fell off the shelf and landed on your head, teenager.
Why is it even there?
What does it even matter? Okay, teenager does the camera work. He's the camera expert, computer expert. He also does computer repair. We're also a thrift store. And teenager does the editing. So right now he's gonna make magic appear in my hands. Ooh, ooh, right, teenager? You can do that?
Sure, I guess I could do that.
Ooh, okay, let's get to it. The Kirby upright. This is the G6, circa 1999 through 2001-ish. Okay, Kirby upright. What you have basically is one central motor and 3 attachment points. Everything attaches to, okay? What I'm gonna do right now is just go through the basics of using the upright vacuum cleaner. Okay, starting back here, we have a neutral drive switch that disengages and engages the transmission. This is your on-off switch, okay? If it's plugged in, you turn it on, the Kirby turns on. Neutral is for when the Kirby is off, allows you to roll it. Drive is to activate the rear-wheel drive transmission. The slight movement at the bottom of the handle there tells the transmission forward or backwards. So it's literally a rear-wheel drive vacuum cleaner and shampooer. It's intended to be always used in drive when you're on carpet. Another reason for neutral is for if you're using your hose attachments or the hard floor polishing brushes. You don't want it in drive on hard floors because the rear wheel transmission is very strong and it'll actually peel out and leave little scuff marks on your hard floors. Okay, so drive, neutral, on and off. This is your height adjustment. Top one lowers the Kirby down 1 click at a time. The bottom plate is to raise it back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clicks available. And you find the height that's best for your carpeting. Most residential carpeting, 4 clicks seems to be the best. You really only go down to level 6 when using a shampooer or on this kind of carpet I've got here, this industrial carpet, where you have to go all the way down for it to even touch the carpet. But on normal residential carpet, going all the way down to level 6 sometimes just smashes off the airflow and makes the belts wear out faster. It doesn't really clean any better. Okay, moving over to the base of the handle, we have this little switch. It varies on some models, but on this G6, you click it over to this side, to the left, and it will, the little pin sticks out and it stops the handle at the halfway point. Some people like it like this to get over things like doorways or pieces of popcorn. You can also just lean the Kirby sideways to get on over things. Okay, we put this in the middle and now the handle can go all the way down. Okay, get underneath things. If you go all the way down and flip it to the right, then it locks it in the down position, which allows you to store it in an upright position. And some people put all the weight on certain hard floor brushes. I'm not sure if that's recommended by the factory, but it's something that can be done. Okay, so the basics of using the upright are have it in neutral and raised up off the floor. And there it's in neutral. And the order doesn't really matter, but if we're going to pop it in drive, turn it on and click it down to the carpet. Raise it up, off, back in neutral. I like to raise the Kirby back up off the floor before turning it off to let a clean blast of air go through the machine. I think it can help prevent clogging. Okay, what I like to do now is just quickly remove a few items. First, the carpet nozzle. I'm going to lift the light bulb up. Open the belt lifter lever. They don't all have that, but the G6 does. Gives it a little bit more leverage while turning it to red. Next, we'll unbolt it and simply lift it away. Okay, what I'm going to do now is put on the attachment hose. Allows you to use all the attachments that come with the Kirby. There's a little set over there. Okay, everything that lands on this little perch has these little bird's feet, they call them. So on the hose, they go in the middle part of the perch. This lever activates the front safety switch. You want to be careful because that little piece has been known to break off if you're a little rough with it. Okay, we're going to bolt it on there. Just parallel with the ground is low enough. You don't have to crank it on there real hard. It seals against this rubber gasket. Okay, now you've got the hose on and look at the suction. Look at that. Huh? See that suction? Crazy. Okay. Now I'm going to do something magical. Okay. You think you're ready for this?
Maybe.
Think you can handle it? Think you got what it takes? Here we go. Okay. I am going to detach the bag from the upright handle by pushing this little button here that says push. Next, I'm going to remove the cord from the upright handle. Just lower the cord holder. Roll the cord out of its little holder here. And just pull it out of that little holder. Next, I'm going to remove the upright handle by simply pushing this little smushy button down at the bottom of the handle. Actually, on the handle pivot assembly. Okay, upright handle comes right out. Portable handle clicks right in. And the bag system folds over forward and clicks right into the back of that portable handle. Now we have a much smaller looking machine. You can put it in the car with you to vacuum out your car. You can pull it around the house behind you a little bit easier. With the upright handle, it can fall over or knock things off a countertop. So really nice to be able to make the Kirby compact. And all that suction, see that suction? Okay, what I'm going to do finally is just remove everything from the main power plant. All we do is unbolt whatever attachment we have. Let me push this button down here to remove the bag from the portable handle. Same button you push to remove the small handle is the big handle. It doesn't leave the machine. There you go. And to remove things from the exhaust port, such as the bag, simply pull it, twist it away from the motor. Okay, there we go. Now, what we have here is the main core, the power plant, some people call it, of the Kirby. To make the Kirby easier to understand, just remember this. Every time you turn the Kirby on, the same thing always happens. The motor spins air gets sucked in the front and blows out the side. And that's it. That never changes. So with that basic function, you have different things you can put to do different jobs, such as blowing air. You can inflate things by setting the hose on the side. We'll go over that on a later video. But just remember, the same thing always happens. Motor spins. This shaft can be used to drive belts. Airflow goes in the front and blows out the side. Typically, we're going to be vacuuming up dirt, and it goes into the bag system. All right, let me just put it back together. Be sure your belt is lifted up right there by the belt lifter. When it's lifted up, it's going to be at red to red. If you're going to leave it in storage, you want to let go of that belt tension, otherwise it can ruin the belt just sitting in the closet. Okay, so be sure it looks like that. Belt lifted up. Easier to do if we have the Kirby raised up. Bolted on the machine. Next, we're going to drop the belt on that front shaft by going back to green. You know you've done it correctly because the green light here will come on. You know the belt's in good condition when the green light stays solid as you click it down to the carpet. Okay. Handle latches right in. Cord. Run out the back. By the way, on this model, that's a little coin slot so you can drop coins in. They discontinued that after having it around forever, 30-something years. Okay. Finally, I'm going to put the bag system back on. Now, one thing I always recommend is before reattaching the bag system, get yourself a damp cloth and clean the connection points, the rubber gasket and where it attaches on the bag system. And then after you've cleaned it, some grease or heavy oil. Now this is going to make it a lot easier to reattach the bag. This gasket can get real grippy. And it's going to prevent dust from leaking. This is about the only point the Kirby will eventually begin to leak dust sometimes. You can see dust on the side of the machine. Just remove the bag, clean those 2 points, get it some oil. This gasket's replaceable as well. Real easy repair. And then the bag just twists back on. Now, one of the more common problems people encounter is the Kirby not turning on.
Okay, the weight just fell on Kirby guy's shoulder.
Okay, that's weird. I'm gonna have to figure that out later. Okay, anyhow, back to the video. I forget what I was saying when this hit me. Okay, yes. The most, the number one reason that a Kirby will not turn on, if there's nothing wrong with the Kirby, is the item that's on the exhaust port is not securely attached. The Kirby has 2 safety switches, one on the front and one here on the side. Kind of hard to see, but attachments that go on the exhaust port have a little protrusion that activates that safety switch. The bag can look like it's on, but it will not turn on unless it is thoroughly latched on. Okay, that concludes my walkthrough of the Kirby upright. Thank you for joining us. As always, dog, and teenager.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.